Hey there, Condi friends, and happy Small Business Saturday. It is Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and coming to the close of our day. So I wanted to jump on here, tell all of you hello. And then I also wanted to do a little bonus live, again, just because we have had and have so many orders to get through. I don't have enough days in the week to show them all to you. So I know a lot of you will find this later on replay. So please, please, please comment on the replays as well. I've got 3 great orders for you right now sitting on the tables that I want to get out so we can fill it up with new stuff. I know a few of you were in today and you were asking, hey, Hannah, where's the new 49 in market? The new 49 in market, I am going to work on that order tonight to get that turned on the website so you guys can order. You can order that hopefully tomorrow, if not Monday for sure. Okay, it's just been, it's been a little crazy. It's been a holiday week, which makes it a little crazy. As you know, I've been a little short-staffed this week. Linda went on a little sabbatical down to Florida to visit family and grandkids, which is great. But she is my checker inner woman, other than me. And then Melanie, she hasn't been feeling really good. Poor thing. She probably has like no immune system right now. And she has treatments this week. So I'm really worried because she called in today and she was sick a couple weeks ago and they had to cancel her treatments. So I'm fingers crossed, say some prayers that she can do her treatments this week. Because she needs to get those treatments in as well. But today, what I have for you guys is I have a new diamond art company I've been wanting to show you. So I've got that checked in to show you guys. We have a Lawn Fawn restock order I need to show you guys. And then I've got an order from the warehouse to show you guys as well too. So I've got 3 great orders on the tables to show you. Hello, Starla, and hello, Sonia. I hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving. And then what else was I going to say? I don't remember now. I love how I lose my train of thought. Just like that. But then we will, I know what I was going to say. Ta-da, I figured it out. And then also tonight, I will turn on for our online and non-local customers or those that were just out of town for family, couldn't make it in. I will turn on our Black Friday Small Business Saturday deals that we had going on. So you're going to find some discounts on Doodlebug Summer. You're going to see some discounts on Vicki Boutin's Christmas line, which has been a huge seller this weekend in the store. All Vicki Boutin lines right now are on sale. So I'm going to turn all that on online for those of you as well. We've got a great little wax seal bundle that we put together. So now that'll be available for all of you online shoppers as well too. So be on the lookout for that a little bit later. In the meantime, I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to check out what we got in. All right, like I said, we have got a restock from the warehouse. We have got a Lawn Fawn order, and we have got a new diamond art order as well. We have been super busy, not only getting orders checked in, because I've been kind of slacking on that. When Linda's not here, I don't do well getting orders checked in. But we have been doing really good, getting some of you invoiced, getting orders out, getting a lot of little things followed up on. Oh, I forgot. I've got Pear Blossom Press back here too. I got 4 orders for you guys today. Let's jump over there. Let's start with that one. So Pear Blossom Press, that is the company that makes those amazing T-square small rulers. And dang it, I just came over here. So I'm going to go back over to the other side too. Squirrel. All right, so Pear Blossom Press is going to be the first order we're showing you today. So we got back in stock her A2 T-squares. I know a few of you had these and you were waiting on them. So we have filled all of our back orders, special orders. We've got those in. So we've got the A2 T-squares back in stock. The A7 T-squares back in stock. And we also restocked her super cute little candle shakers. Got those back in stock too. Now I am going to jump over to the other table because I had a couple of you, once you got your T-squares, you were also scrapbookers. And you were like, hey, do they make a T-square but bigger for scrapbookers? Yes, they do. So we got in some 12-inch T-squares for you guys. Now, here is what I love about T-squares for your 12 by 12. How many times have you done a title and it's been crooked? Or you go to put your mats on your layout and they're lopsided or crooked, and then you've got to rip it all off the page, try and redo it, doing border stickers or just any kind of border, wanting to get that great edge. Well, that, my friends, is easily solved with your T-square 12-inch rulers. It's got a nice little lip on it. Okay, so I don't know if you saw what I was doing there. Let me give myself a little room on the table here. So it's got a little lip on it, so that way it catches the edge of my paper and it's going to hold itself there. I love these things, but I know sometimes they are actually hard to find. It used to be just one of those things that was always in the school supply section, but not all the time. And you guys, you know what the best thing about this is? Oh, well, we need to re-ink our price gun, apparently. These are $4.99. $4.99. That's crazy. Crazy great price on these as well. 12-inch T-squares, you've got it, friends. We will get all those pulled. We will get these pulled on Monday morning for you, so you won't see any got it until then. But we have got in the 12-inch T-squares. Great little stack of those. We also restocked. This is a super fun color. This one is called Glitter Girl. Isn't that awesome? And we joke around here because one, it's pink glitter and it's called Glitter Girl. So this paper was made, it was printed just for my Miss Linda. I know it was. So Glitter Girl, this is not a new color for us. Okay, it is a restock for us. So it's not a brand new one. It might be in your stash, but I mean, really having more glitter paper, is that really a bad thing? So we've got more of our pink Glitter Girl paper. We also restocked, got in more of our cute little cupcake, little mini puzzles. You get 12 in this box. The box is like 13 something, $13.89. So that is a little bit over $1 per puzzle, which is a great deal. You could even split these up if you wanted to. If you wanted to put, one or two in each of the grandkids or nieces, stockings, nephews' stockings. Everyone loves to do puzzles. These are such a good little deal on that. Did I miss any Black Friday sales this Saturday? So Donna, you did miss. I just told you guys, I am turning all those on our website. It's really too hard to do those in a live, and things like that because they're kind of all over the place. But you will see those turned on online, and I will try to send out another email with that too, because some of them I may have to adjust just a little bit for our online shoppers, because sometimes, we can physically go on the computer screen here in the store and change prices and stuff. We can't always do that in the system with discount codes. So some I may have to wiggle around a little bit, but yes, we will be doing some exclusive sales for online shoppers. And I will get those turned on later tonight, possibly tomorrow, but then also Monday. So you guys will have a couple days to shop those as well. We got another one of our little project carts. I love these things. So this is a great little rolling cart. It's not like real small. It's a nice size rolling cart. Each of these is bigger than 12 by 12, and they do pull out, which I think is awesome. So our little project carts back in stock. Some fishing stickers, restocked those. We've got a little bit restocking coming in now for our Doodlebug Designs. Oh, what fun. I do have a restock order coming direct from Doodlebug, but I did have, and this is a lot of the stuff I had pre-ordered from our distributor, finally just starting to ship. So we've got more of our 12 by 12 Oh, what fun paper packs. Oh, awesome, Trisha. Thank you so much. I just saw that. Perfect. Does the project cart fold for travel? No, it does not. You would have to take that bad boy apart if you wanted to travel with him. And this is probably as small as it would get. So it is not a travel one at all. Each of these is a nice, bigger than 12 by 12, tray that pulls out and everything. So this is definitely one. It's probably going to stay home. You could travel with it, but you're going to have to empty it out before you put it in the car, all that kind of stuff. Doesn't fold. Nope, does not fold at all. Once you get it assembled, it looks just like that. And my mom is on here. Hello, mother. Another restock here. We ran out of these right away. The very first day we showed our Doodlebug designs to you guys. This die here is one of their standalone ones. It makes all these super cute little trees. How much is the cart? The cart is $89.99, but it won't ship free. Normally the cart retails at $100. We chunk $10 off because I know it's not going to ship for free. So you'll pay just actual shipping on that. So I take $10 off of it right away to help you with your shipping charges. Hopefully that kind of makes sense how I explained it. So normally the retail is $100, but we do ours at $89.99. And then charge actual shipping on them. We shipped one to Paula. Paula is out in Kansas City, and I think her shipping was $13 on it. I think that's what it came to, $12, $13, something like that. So it's not crazy bad. It puts it right back up at what regular retail would be on those. Tree dies for Miss Sarah, you've got it. So these tree dies here are called Merry Christmas, but you can do just like Sarah did and call them tree dies. We're going to know what you were talking about there. Mom says the cart is easy to put together. So that is not good to know. Thank you, Mom. Oh, Mom Paula is on here. She said hello to you, and she appreciates your super packing skills and your little notes. Well, look at you, Mom, getting called out on the live. Paula, you just made her day, and she's going to be in here like all walking around, high stepping on Monday now. Like, look at me. Look at me. Next, we've got another standalone die from Doodlebug. This one is called Happy Holidays. It's that super fun, super cute little Santa head. So that is what you are getting in this one. Then we also have these super cute little Hey Santa waterproof stickers. Trees for you, Miss Joanne. You've got it. So these are super fun. You will. And Cynthia seconds what Paula just said, Mom. Well, Mom, look at you. I mean, the universe must have just known that you needed to jump on and watch the live today because everyone is just singing your praises, as they should. My mom is amazing. She really is. And, you know, we make each other crazy here, but I love working with my mom. It is awesome. I get to see her 2 to 3 days a week. And, you know, it's really fun. I think it's kind of like having grandkids because you see them for a little bit and then they go home. And that's kind of like what it is here. I see Mom just for a little bit and then she goes home. And then she, you know, if she's frustrated, then she takes her frustration out on my stepdad. So it's an amazing thing if I make her mad. But, so it's a lot of fun and she does do a really good job. So we've got these fun little Hey Santa. These are vinyl. They're waterproof, so you can put them on your water bottles, and you can put them on your scrapbook pages, of course, too. A lot of times, you know, you can stick them on, like I said, a water bottle. My kids stick these on their computers, the back of their phones. You can put them all kinds of fun places. If you like to give little, you know, custom gifts at Christmas, and you go to like a Dollar Tree or something like that, and you get kind of the lesser expensive little Christmas cups, you could put one of these on it, fill it with some candy. Just a fun little gift to give somebody, especially office gifts. Next, we have not had these in yet. Tree and the Santa die. You've got it, Miss Amy. Nice to see you on here, Amy. Santa waterproof sticker. You've got it. Those are reusable stickers. I don't know if you could reuse them or not. They're waterproof. So they're vinyl. They've got pretty good stick to them. You might be able to use some undo to unstick them, but usually they're pretty good since they are waterproof. That way you could run them through like the dishwasher. So it's not going to be an easy peel off, but you could see if Undo would take those off. How much is the rolling cart? The rolling cart, Becky, is $89. We do ours at $89.99. So the retail on those is $100, but we knock $10 off, but we don't ship them for free. Usually shipping, like when we shipped one to Kansas City, I remember that one, it was like $12-13. It wasn't that bad. And that was going all the way to Kansas City, or going to Kansas. But anyway, so if you want to just add $10 on for shipping, then it puts it right back at $100. But that's why we knock a little bit off the top right away to help pay for the shipping, getting it to you. And you want the tree die? You've got it, Miss Becky. We got a tree die coming your way. Thank you. Oh no, the movers broke yours. Oh, that really stinks, Miss Donna. Oh, dang. All right, next we've got this great little keychain. We have not had the keychains in yet. So this is one we just got in for the first time. It is called Jolly Jingle. So super fun little Christmas keychain. You can also hang this from a mini book. I've seen, some people do that, hang it from a mini book, so it becomes part of the gift of giving the mini book. But it's got this cute little jingle bell on the bottom as well too. So fun little keychain there from Doodlebug. These we've had before, but it's been a while since we've gotten these back in stock. They're cute little gingerbread. We've got gingerbread men and gingerbread women in here. Little brads. Oh, yeah, vinyl's not removable. That's what you meant. Yes, nope, it's not removable. You are right. Then we've also got clear embossing powder. Paula says, yes, Kansas outside of Wichita, but by the cart. She loves hers. You'll want a keychain. You've got it, Miss Irene. Adding that to my pile. Thank you, my friend. After clear embossing powder, we've got Twinkle Stickles. So you can see Twinkle Stickles. It's going to be more like that clear iridescent. And between all the different stickles, it's just a different kind of sheen that they have in them. This one is going to do more of a blue and kind of a green twinkle in it. So there's Twinkle Stickles. Bella Besties. This is for the documented line. Besties are just like how Doodlebug does their petite print. I call them like a subtle solid. It's a great little background. It's got a little more oomph than plain cardstock, but not too crazy busy to where it's going to make your eyeballs kind of go a little insane or take away from your project. But this is for documented. Also restocking for our national park. So this goes into our hunting, outdoors, camping section. This is the National Park paper line that Carta Bella did not too long ago. It is illustrated by Stephen Duncan. So this is a good little set here. I'm going to flip it over so you can see the stickers. We do have just these stickers open stock on the shelf. So if you want just the stickers, you could go ahead and say National Park stickers. And we'll get those pulled as well because I know we've got those on the shelf. But this one here is the collection kit. So you're going to get all the papers with this one. There's that one. Travel sticker. That's a restock for us. I know we've got more of these coming from Spellbinders as well, but we did pop these on the distributor for a couple of you so we could get it in quicker for your restocks. These are those really fun little dimensional snowflakes. You've got 6 in the pack. They are acetate. They're double layered. See, they've got a little oomph to them. These look really cute with wax seals in the middle as well. Or you could put a rhinestone in the middle or use as is. More of our Mink little toner ink markers. So for those of you that are diving into the world of toner foiling, this is going to be a fun little addition to your foiling drawer that you've got at home. Our Bookish line, restocking the 6x6 Mega Pad. I'll flip through here for you. The Mega Pad versus just the regular pad. I like to get you guys the Mega Pads. They're not much more, and you get so much more in them. And a lot of what you're getting too is you get the solids built in. So that kind of saves you from buying a solids pack. which I think is nice. It's really, really pretty colors. They've got this great kind of bright but vintage, kind of muted. And again, like I said, the Mega Pad gives you solids in there. Detail paintbrushes back in stock. I know we've got more of these coming, but these are the little mini cutting pads that we got in from Sizzix. Now, these are great. So I want to show you here. Look at all the different machines you can put these in. I know a lot of times when we see these little mini ones, we think we can only use them in our small machines. That is not the case at all. You can use these in your bigger machines too. And smaller pads in a bigger machine means that one, it's less expensive to replace them. And two, whenever you're just cutting little things, you don't have to crank your machine 5-6 turns to get the full size platform through. All you've got to do is like 1-2 cranks, and this little bad boy is through. So these are really, really nice. I know the other day somebody asked if I could get the extended ones. I cannot find the extended ones from Sizzix. Now, we do have extended ones that we can get in from Spellbinders. And Debbie Hayes, I think you were the one that asked about those on a live. I didn't write it down. I started looking for them, but I forgot to write down who asked. And as you know, a lot of times I'm not the one pulling the live, so I was like, dang it. But I could not find Sizzix extended ones, but we do have Spellbinders extended ones. And a lot of times, companies, they're pretty universal on the thickness that they are using on their plates. So depending which machine you're wanting to run them through, the Spellbinders ones might work. But I need to also look to Hero Arts used to have a small machine, so maybe Hero Arts has the long ones, but I am still looking for extended ones. Right now, these are just, how big is it? 1, 2, 3. I bet these are like 4 inches is how long those are. But yes, we've got 3 in right now. We've got more coming, so we will do our pre-orders, reorders first. But like I said, I know I've got more of these on another order coming too. And the last thing from the warehouse was a restock on our double-sided tissue tape. I call them like the toilet paper rolls. It looks like a roll of toilet paper. This is what you want to use on the back of your papers when you are running through your dies. So like with this Santa, you know, running him through, especially happy holidays, or these little bitty bits and pieces here. You know, a big beard is not hard to glue down. Liquid glue, tape runner, easy peasy. But little stuff becomes very tedious, and it's a lot harder. So you put this on the back of your paper, then just run it through your machine like you normally would. And whenever you go to peel off now these little bitty eyeballs, these words, it's already got the sticky on the back, which is perfect. Makes your life so much easier. This is going to last you a while. I mean, I use mine, but I don't use it constantly for everything. I don't need it for everything. But for my small stuff, my tedious stuff, this is such a time saver for me. Sizzix mini plates, you've got it, Mary. Like I said, you may be in the next order that's coming in, but we will get them for you for sure. Paula wants some of the tissue tape, the toilet paper roll. You've got it. Thank you, my friend. All right. And then I'm going to just pop these over because I'm pretty sure all of those are special orders. And then I'm going to slowly turn and we're going to check out our next tables here. So we're going to start with our new Diamond Art company, and they are called Figured Art. So I did get in some paint by number you're going to see. And then we've also got the rest of this is all Diamond Art. So paint by number, we've got this great one here that's called Sunflower in Full Bloom. Now I will tell you that my ex-husband, his dad loved paint by number. And it was one of those things, you know, as women, we craft, you know, but men are crafty too. And he never was a wood tinkerer, but he liked, you know, back in the 80s, my ex always told me he liked to repair TVs and radios. And so he liked to tinker with stuff. Well, as technology, you know, grew, his skill set did not. So there weren't a lot of things he could really tinker with the same way anymore like he used to when his kids were younger. But we found out that he loved paint by number, which, you know, and he would sit there and as he got older and then he had a couple strokes, paint by numbers was so nice for him. You know, it just gave him something to do, kept his mind busy and functioning, which was so important. It was great for his motor skills, things like that too. Oh, hello. Hi. I'm busy. This next one is called Flowers in All Colors. It's another great paint by number. And then last but not least, this one is called Yellow Cow, paint by number. I know. Hi. Next, we're going to move on to our little diamond art ones. This one is, it makes a almost 10 by 10, not quite 10 by 10, so it's a little smaller one. This one is called Fantasy Fox and Flowers. So that's a fun little one. Then we've also got Fantasy Llama and Flowers. Got the hiccups here. There's that one. Now, this one's a little bit different. This one comes with a little frame built in. So it's on a little frame. So it's going to be settable whenever it's done. So this would be the framed fox. But look how cute that is. Is that not adorable? Love, love, love that little framed fox. Next one, the next one I'm going to show you all are 16 by 20. This one is called Hearts. This one is called Heart Graffiti. I think this one is really cool. I think this would be neat, like even like in a bathroom or something. Just fun, bright colors that you could pull out. So that one's Heart Graffiti. Rooster's Farm. If you've got a chicken lover in your life. How about you, Cindy? You like chickens? You like to eat chickens. You like chicky treats, don't you? You like your chicken treats? This one is really fun. This one is called Magic Owl. So if you've got any Harry Potter fans, this would be a fun one for them to put together. This one is called At the Lake. Price on the framed one. Let's see here. The framed one is $18.99. That's the price on the framed one. $18.99. Lily and Dragon. I think this one is really pretty. Is that not beautiful? Snowy Christmas. You want the frame fox? You've got it, Miss Donna. Thank you, Donna. I will get you charged on that one so we can add it into, you're just asking price of the frame fox. Okay, you let me know if you want that one, Donna, and then I will get it added because I know we've got a bucket that will go out for you on Monday. So we can get it added with that order and sent your way. Christmas Village is our next one. Pathway to the Sea. Isn't that one beautiful? That one just kind of reminds me like of a Bible verse, don't you think? Isn't that one pretty? Speaking of Bible verses, this one is the Last Supper. Tree of Life. That one's really pretty too. I think that would be really pretty in a bathroom as well. Just all the fun, bright colors in it. This one is called Full Moon Colorful. This one is so cool. Look at that. If you've got a cat, you know. Look at that. Is that not adorable? This one is called Kitten Reflection. Let's see. I bought the snowman recently. Does the tool you need come with it or do we need to purchase separately? Well, you know, some companies are different. This one here says, what's in the box? So you've got your numbered adhesive canvas. You've got your set of numbered diamond bags. Ooh, this one you get a pair of tweezers in there. You get a diamond pin. So Joanne, to answer your question, this company, you get the pin in there. You also get some wax in there. So you take that pin and you pop it in the wax until it fills the tip up. Okay, and then as your wax wears down, then you poke it in and as your tip wears down, then you poke it in the wax again. So you'll want to come back to that wax numerous times, and then it's even got a little tray in there too. So it depends on the company, which one you've gotten. If you got it from me, I can look and see. I don't know if we shipped it to you already or not, but some of them come with tools, some of them do not. But this company here looks like you're going to get the tools in those. Again, this one here is called Kitten Reflection, and the Kitten Reflection has a cat hair on it. I'm sure it does. Everything. Oh, she has been in rare form today. So it's very windy and cold here today. And she has been at the door all day, like kind of running across the door, trying to chase the leaves outside. She's been so funny. Secret Santa. There's that one. Oh yeah. Cindy. Oh yes. Here you go. Cindy was like on top of these. So as mom was trying to price them the other day, she kept sitting on them so mom couldn't get to them. Oh, this one is so pretty. It's Dear Family. I think this would be really pretty in a den. If you have like a man cave, something like that, this would be so pretty to do and give to an outdoorsman or outdoors woman. So there's Dear Family. Yep, see, there she is. She has been perching on these things. They've been on the table for a couple days now, and she has been back here perching all over them. Oh, okay. I understand. Joanne, it should say on the back, but most of them do come with tools. So yes, I understand why, but it should say on the back. All right, next up, we've got a restock from Lawn Fawn here. So Lawn Fawn, we restocked our twines. So we've got back in our orange hemp twine, the lavender hemp twine. Is this one emerald? Yep, emerald hemp twine. And then we've also got, this one is called latte, and this one is called white. So there's we do carry all their colors. These were the ones that we were missing. That's her throne. This whole store is her throne. It just depends on what mood she is in and where she wants to lay, I tell you. I also got in some of their, I don't want to call it baker's twine because this stuff is really thick. It's almost like paper twine. It holds its shape really well. It just feels different. It feels more like paper twine. And so I've got that back in. This is red and white. Thought it'd be really good for like your ornaments, on your Christmas cards, tying packages. That's her throw. I just love that. Okay, yep, you let me know, Joanne. We do sell little kits on their own, but I bet you've got one in there already. All right, and then some fun little restocks here. So Lawn Fawn, we are restocking the fall leaves. There's 2 different sizes of fall leaves. This one here is called small stitched leaves. This one here is called just stitched leaves. So make sure if you're claiming these that you tell us if you want the small pack of stitched leaves or the regular pack. Latte and white twine, you've got it. We also got back in the Christmas stocking. Oh, finally, the hats are back in. So I placed my first order, then they were out of the dies. And so we just now are getting, dies back in finally. So this is all the Santa hats. All the Santa hats has stamps, stencils, and dies with them. Also, finally back in stock, the complete set for the pickles. They ran out of the dies on these for a little bit too. So, Lawn Fawn is having, I'm not going to say issues by any means, but they were one that used, let me find my words here. They were one of the companies, one of the bigger accounts for the only factory in the States that made the metal dies. And as most people know, that one lone factory in the U.S. that made metal dies was shut down. I think the bank closed them down. I don't know the whole story behind that, so it's not my story to tell, but they were suddenly shut down. And that's where Lawn Fawn had their stuff. And what that means is whenever they were getting close to running out of something, they could put in a quick little emergency order with that factory. Well, it's totally different now that they have to go over to China to have their stuff made. So we've been noticing a little bit of back orders with our stuff from Lawn Fawn, which I haven't had before. So I'm just going to have to remember that and keep that in mind whenever we're doing our ordering now with Lawn Fawn. But the pickles are back in stock. So we've got the pickles stamp, stencils, and dies back in. This little guy here is part of the Woodland Library. This is the Little Woodland Library Friends. So this is an add-on stamp set. They are super, super cute. Book lines are really hot right now, which I love that. So we've got the Little Woodland Friends back. And then I know that they have a stamp and stencil that matches them. We must have those on the shelf. Another little restock here, Pick of the Patch add-on. We've got the stamp and the dies back in. More for the Woodland Library. This is the Little Woodland Library add-on. So it gives you the little book. There is also a stencil and die that matches this. I'm sure we have those on the shelf. This one goes with Little Woodland Library, the full-size stamp set. Not the Friends, just Little Woodland Library. This is the stencil for that one. Then that little Create a Fox that we have now. This is the sentiment set for the fox. Got that one back in. We also restocked our Lawn Fawn black ink. This is great for watercoloring and alcohol markers. It's a premium ink. Village Hillside Border. That was a brand new one they just did. We've got that one back in stock. Now, if you get this one at home, these little blocks here, in case you're wondering what those are for, those you would cut like in yellow or white, and then they go behind the buildings. So that's to give you your windows and doors behind the buildings. That's what those pieces are for. For our little treat cart, this is the coffee add-on. We've got the coffee add-on stamps and dies back in. This is the taco cart add-on. We've got the stamps back in, so that means we probably have the dies and stencils for this already on the shelf. For that little fox and bunny that Lawn Fawn has now, they've got all kinds of fun things that you can accessorize them with. This is the Christmas accessories. And then there's also winter accessories. So I'm going to flip them over so you can see. There's the winter accessories. Look how cute they are. And then here's, oh, nothing on the Christmas ones. Christmas ones are really cute too. This one here, we probably have the die on the shelf, so we needed the stamp back in stock. This one is called Pick of the Patch. Village Hillside, you've got it. Putting that with Paula's Twines, thank you. Restocking this little guy here. This is Halloween Mice. We do have the die and the stencil on the shelf that match this one. This next one came in as a special request, and I just got a couple more just to be on the safe side. This is the paint splatter background. And then they also requested the canvas and easel. Got that one in as well. So those are two fun ones that came in as a request. This was one that came out in the fall release. This one is called Silly Goose. Silly Goose also has dies and a stencil. We have the stencil on the shelf. Let's see. Hey There, Hay Rides. Did we get that stamp? I guess we had that one on the shelf. Reveal Wheel, restocking that one. This is one that has you put it together and you do like a little mini brad in here. And then this wheel sets right about in this area. And then this scalloped edge comes right here. And then you can take your thumb or finger across it and it reveals a little sentiment. It's a really, really fun one. There's a little sample on the back to kind of give you an idea. those. Next, we've got cobblestone stencil. It's a good one too. Cozy Cats. So Cozy Cats, the dies are on back order. We do have, I believe, some Cozy Cat stamps on the shelf. These are the stencils that go with them. And then the dies are on back order. We also got in the Cozy Cat Christmas add-on. They also have a stamp and die that goes with those. This one came in as a special request, Nighttime Sky stencil. So we got a couple extra to go with those. String of Lights. Now, String of Lights, if you guys remember, this was like one of the big reasons for this order. So String of Lights was so stinking cool. So I'm going to flip it over so you can see what it looks like. So String of Lights is awesome. And we've talked about this before, where with all the different layers on here, if you don't want it to be Christmassy, if you want it to be like, you know, picnicky, 4th of July, something like that, just leave out the greenery one, okay? So you don't have to do the greenery. So you can use this one all year long. We also discovered that these little String of Light backdrop extra bulbs that were originally designed to go with this die are the same size, and you can use them with this stencil, which is so stinking cool. So we discovered that, and I know a bunch of you then asked for these because you already had the stencil. All right, so then we had to order in more stencils, and then I needed to get in more of the little extra bulbs. But then I also got more of the original die that these bulbs go with in as well. This is just a great little background on a card. It's A2 size. Right there's a sample of it. It's called String of Lights Backdrop. And with these, instead of, you know, having to cut this whole thing out in red again, and then cutting out in green again, and then cutting it out in yellow again, and blue again, and then snipping all the bulbs off, you just get this extra little die. And you run this little die through in red, green, yellow, blue, purple, pink, whatever you want. And then you just glue them where they need to go. Easy, easy peasy. Robin says, I'm using those to decorate my tent camper. That is awesome. That is a great idea. Does the Village Border have any stamps or stencils that go with? No, not specifically. I mean, over the years, they've done a few. I think they've got like a little village stamp, like little houses and stuff maybe, but they didn't do anything exclusive to coordinate with this one this time. They did not. Okay, in my row here. All right, so then we just finished up String of Lights stencil, the String of Lights extra bulbs, and then this one called String of Lights Backdrop. We did that one. This is another one that's just a restock for us. We've got the stamp and die on the shelf, and this is called Simply Celebrate Hangouts Coloring Stencil. That was a new one. And I know I missed one on here. I thought I did. I thought I skipped over one. Maybe I did. Oh, yep. Here it is right here. I knew I did. And then we got back in our star treat box. And friends, I think that's the last one on the table. Oh, fall. Little fall die here. I missed him in the corner. Fall does have a little shadow that matches with it too. So you may have that in your stash, or if you pick up fall, there's also there's a little shadow that goes with it. And then I think I got everything. Yep, I think so. Alrighty, friends. Well, wasn't a crazy, well, I guess it was kind of a big live today, but a little bonus live for you there. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. We had a good Thanksgiving. So the boys and I went one direction and BJ went the other direction. We did Thanksgiving with my sister, and so I don't get to see them very often. And you know, we usually have some family that come up from Tennessee, but somebody got sick this year, so that was not fun. So I went that direction, and then, got you, Carmen. And then BJ went up to the farm, which is in Owen County, so near Spencer, Indiana. And that's where his dad's family is. And then they always do Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving as well. So we just went in two different directions, and that was fine with me. I was just like, well, I want to see my sister. I want to see my niece. I want to see my nephew and my great nephews. So he went one direction. The boys and I went the other direction. But we had a great Thanksgiving. It's been such a blessing having the boys home. The house is a lot louder, the messes are a lot bigger, but it's been really, really fun. Phoebe, my dog, she is living her best life right now. She is so excited to have her humans all in the house together. So it has been really, really fun. And hopefully you guys had a great Thanksgiving as well. Like I said, I will work tonight, maybe tomorrow, depending on how tired I am when I get home. But I will get all the stuff turned on online, or at least some stuff turned on online, maybe some surprises for you guys too, to do a Black Friday Small Business Saturday, but virtual edition, which is why they call it Cyber Monday. So we will get all of that taken care of. Oh, Gina says, I hope they're all on the road. I don't think they are. Two of them just stopped by a little bit ago, and they looked like they were up to no good, or they were heading to no good. So yeah, I don't think anybody is going back to school anytime soon. I was talking to Gina today because we're supposed to get a lot of snow around here, and Kyan is heading up to Lafayette, which is about 4 hours, I think 3 hours north. It doesn't matter. They're supposed to get 6 to 8 inches. I want that kid to, Village Border Die on the Dish. Thank you, Joanne. Joanne said she posted something in the dish, so we need to all check that out for sure. So I want Kyan to get on the road, so he is not in all that yuckiness trying to travel with all these other holiday travelers tomorrow, but he has a girlfriend here. So I am sure he is not going to go back to school 1 minute sooner than what he absolutely has to, because he would be leaving her a day early. I know. So nope, no snow yet. But it looks like it could, how it looks like it's going to dump a bunch of snow. That's what we've got. Now, I did talk to a couple of you today. One of you is up in Michigan, and how many inches did she say she had? 12 inches. 12. I am super jealous. I love snow. So when she said 12 inches, I texted her back. I'm like, I am so jealous. She's like, you can come up here anytime. I would take it. I would take some of your snow if I could. So, alrighty. Oh, Pamela says north of Indy, and we are not getting what they expected as of now. Well, that's good, because Kyan's up in Lafayette, which is kind of in your area. So hopefully, they don't get as much as what they thought, just so he's safe going home. You worry about that because they always drive a little faster than your mama heart wants them to. You know how that goes. So, alrighty, friends, take care. Have an amazing rest of your weekend. Oh, Edie said they have 6 inches there already. Dang, Edie. That is crazy. Well, you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I will talk to you all soon, and I may see you on Monday. I do plan to come in a little bit on Monday. I don't know how far we will get, but hopefully I'll be able to get a live in on Monday, and it will be 49 and Market. All right? Thanks, guys. Have an amazing, incredibly blessed weekend, and I'll see you all next week. Take care. Bye.